the big boys come out to the centre, and on the left of the screen is Cara Smith, who I think has got to be more popular than the Prime Minister. He got a rousing reception. He's up against Lance Vale. So these are the big boys. One mistake in this division, and it's an early night.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah. I know that I didn't get to talk to Lance, but I know that Cara Smith has had one MMA fight, and it was ended in 40 seconds with a north-south Kimura, and he goes straight into the action and tries to get grips on the big fella.
Oh,
and
boy. Two big, strong men.
Yeah,
Wow.
Lance Vale. Bit of ground and pound in there, and he's the ref having a little bit of trouble breaking them up. And B class, is it?
It is B class, so no strikes to the head.
Well, the feelings and the intentions are well known out there now, Shark.
Yep.
They stand up and they both go for it. And I think there's a bit of a cut over the left eye of Cara Smith.
Yeah, he's angry now.
What you don't want is an angry Cara Smith in front of you. But I tell you what, Lance Vale, he's going for the guillotine. Slips out of it there. Not much a leverage. But the fists have been doing a good job for him. And he stands his ground as Smith comes forward. The blood really starting to flow now. And the referee wants to get in there and have a closer look at it. And he's going to send him over the neutral corner and get the doctor to have a bit of a look at this. Can we get a close-up on that, Shark?
Yeah, it looks like it might be above the eye, but it looks out to the side. It's hard to say. Let's have a bit of a look. A lot of blood, as you'd expect, a cut on the head. Let's have a look when they clean it up.
And they got the right man there. Gunter gets in and has a look. Oh, he's not too happy. Gunter shakes the head. I don't think he's going to let it go on. He's going to let him finish this round, is he?
Let's have a look.
What's the body language saying, Sharky?
The body language is saying...
Go back to your corner,
good.
it's all over. No, I think it is. Well, he wants to talk to the corner.
Yeah, well, you can see there, it is up above the eye.
Yeah.
If it was a little bit more out to the side. No, they're saying they want to go. They think
maybe
it's okay.
Maybe he's going to let him finish the round.
Well,
if it was off, he would have called it by now.
I'm just looking at it. It looks like it is a little bit to the side. It's 50-50, isn't it? Let's see how it goes. They're going to put some grease in there.
Good
we'll
work.
See what happens.
And Gunter becomes the most popular man in the place for letting the fight continue.
Sounded like he was before he even got in there.
Oh, that's a nice right hand that Vale's got there.
And you know what he'll be trying to do?
Oh, well, he's got a big bullseye there now.
Wow.
There'll be only one target for him when the stand-up. But at the moment, they're on the ground, and he needs to hold things tight.
I don't think he's got. He hasn't. He's going to slip out.
Well, we talked about how hot and how sweaty the fighters would be. It's going to be very difficult to keep a hold anywhere on the skin, unless you've got an arm, where you can hold onto the glove, or you've got your hand underneath the chin. You're probably going to find it difficult, and that's exactly what's happened. And Cara Smith gets out and says, "Where's that floating rib?"
He looks like he could be trying to slip in a triangle here.
Well, remember, he won his first fight with a Kimura. So,
oh, wow, power.
Strength from...
That is just brute
Lance Vale just...
bench pressed him. That was impressive.
And now... Smith goes downstairs and he had to let that leg go. What a great round it was! Standing ovation at the end of round number 1. Brilliant stuff. Corner's done a great job over there, Shark.
Oh, they have. They've done a great job on that cut. They've stopped it bleeding. They've put some grease around there to sort of prevent any tearing. Done good work. I mean, it didn't bother him.
No, he was the least worried in the...
He was the least worried person here. It's Cara Smith. He just can't wait to get back out there.
Cara Smith, the contractor with 6 children at home. He likes league and golf. And
one of the
something interesting, Shark, when I went down to have a yarn to him, who was wrapping his hand, none other than the great Lolo Heimuli.
Wow.
The man who guided the careers of such good fighters as Jason Suddy, Ray Sefo, Ronnie Sefo, of course, Jason Vermoa, John Conway. You could just, the list goes on and on. The trainer of champions, Lolo Heimuli, giving Steve Oliver a hand out here tonight.
That eye's starting to bleed again, so he's going to try and take it to the ground. And he's got the best intro music I've heard.
Well, we've talked a lot about Cara Smith, but I'll tell you what, Lance Vale,
yes.
you notice the composure of the guy. He's been put under immense pressure. He just takes it in his stride, the big fella.
He does, and he knows when to pour it on when he has to. And as we've seen, as he bench pressed Cara Smith in round number 1 to get out of trouble. And he's just quite happy here, draining the energy off him, thinking about round 3.
Well, they didn't read out the weights, and I don't know, but he has definitely got a weight advantage over Smith. So he's really happy, as you say, when he can be leaning all over.
Whoa.
And they're going to book a table. They want to drop in for a bit of an appetizer there in the table number 3.
And that cut starting to give a little bit of trouble here.
Bit of blood's trickling from the nose of Lance Vale as well, so it hasn't been one-way traffic as far as the punches are concerned. And Smith, he wants to go to ground by the look of things. But you can see the fatigue, because I'll reiterate again how hot it is here.
Whoa, where did that come from? I wasn't expecting that. Oh, nice, short little right
where
hand.
did that come from too? Beautiful right hand from Smith. And it's a reminder for Vale to put the left hand up and guard the whiskers a little bit, as we must be getting towards the end of round number 2. Smith comes forward again. Referee doing a good job trying to keep them away from the ropes. Well, big looping right hand, and that's where we end round number 2. Strini Nadu on the outside of the ring, and Jason Vorster in there. And of course, can't forget to mention, when you're talking about Sheriken, you can't forget to mention Ruth Wagner, who does an awful lot of the promotional stuff and the organising on the big events. And it certainly is a big event here, and I'll tell you what, this is a big fight. This is a real cracker. The crowd interest when they come into the ring was immense. It's everybody's just sort of moved their seat a bit closer and sitting on the edge of it. Nobody at the bar while this one's on, that's for sure. Well, Smith trying to keep Vale down in that neutral corner. Tries to go to ground, but once again, very strong on his feet, Vale, and he manages to end up on the top again.
Wow,
and that, Going for the one-arm choke. Pure strength.
Trying to get that arms wrapped right around him quite tight there.
Well, he has, but I don't think anything's going to happen. I think the ref was going to wait and see. But, oh, good work by Smith, and he changes positions. And can he make it pay? We remember the strength that Vale showed to get out of the similar position in round number 1, and he does so again.
And the crowd really loving this.
Oh, they are. They love the stand-up stuff between these two. Both guys bruised and bloodied, and neither one prepared to take a step backwards. They want to control everything that goes on out there in the centre of the ring. Smith, he's been looking for openings all night. The fact that the balance of Lance Vale has made it so hard for him to try and get him down. He's read the movements really well, Lance Vale.
Oh,
Now,
nice quick hand.
Smith says, okay, if I can't go to ground, we'll try it by going upstairs. But now he's in a bit of an awkward situation once again. And
We must be coming to the end of this fight. End of
don't
the
say
round.
that, Chuck. Don't whoosh that even.
Well, it's going to be a hard one for the judges, you know.
It's going to be difficult. Going to be very
been a
difficult.
very close fight too.
And Vale putting all his effort into that. And that's where we leave it. And it's going to be decided by the judges. First fight that's gone the distance tonight. Is it? Like, apart from the kickboxing? Yeah, so, yeah, first MMA fight to go the distance. And it didn't look like it was going to go further than round number 1 when we saw that massive cut over the left eye of Cara Smith. But in the end, medical man Gunter made the right decision, and the crowd are very happy that he did make that decision and it was allowed to carry on. Got to take your hat off to the corner. They did a great job patching him up.
Hey, if you like what you see, don't forget Sheriken have got a great deal at the moment. You can go down for a trial session for free. Check them out on sherikenNZ.co.nz. So SherikenNZ is one word, .co.nz. And they've got that free trial session. You won't regret it.
I bet you won't. And great to have a gym like this on the North Shore. Brilliant. I'll tell you what, the judges are taking a little bit of time over this one, Shark.
Oh, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to score.
Fight another round, fight another round.
Well,
Go to the death.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, these two got a pretty hard round of applause for these two fighters.
two winners out there in my eyes.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and you can tell by the reaction of the crowd that they're going to be sad to see a loser in this.
We go to the judges' scorecards where we have a split decision winner.
Split.
Your winner fighting out of the blue corner.
Cara Smith gets a split decision, and I'm sure with 6 more shows coming up from Sheriken that we're going to see a rematch. I certainly hope so.
Great fight.
Two from two, and he really had to fight for this one.
Oh, it's a tough fight.